Okay, time for a little demo with ChatGPT. And yes, I know what you're probably thinking. You signed up for a development course. Most likely, you're a Python developer, so you're expecting to start here. Looking at code, pip installing libraries, landing on the ground running, firing on all cylinders. However, first I want to spend a few minutes in ChatGPT to set the context, no pun intended, of what an LLM can do. Don't worry, pretty soon we will be up to our eyeballs in code. For ChatGPT, you navigate here. Feel free to scan the QR code to navigate directly. And then log in, which can be done using a few different ways. Now I can get started, and you can do as well. Let me show you what you can do. Welcome to the future. ChatGPT is a conversational LLM. That is, you can ask your questions in natural language, just like talking to a person. For example, I can ask it, what is your perspective on the ethical dilemmas surrounding AI?
I don't have personal perspectives or opinions, but I
Okay, that's enough. I'm not going to wait for the full answer. But at a high level, you can see all of the points that ChatGPT is making, like bias and fairness, privacy, transparency, accountability, job displacement, and more. As you can see, it's a pretty good response. It's basically as if you asked someone to go and do some research. But there's more. ChatGPT can do a lot more. It can get creative. For example, I can ask it to write a story about a time traveling computer programmer. And it gets generative. It basically creates a story about Alex, a computer programmer in New York, who basically time traveled. This is impressive. And there's more. Check this out. I can now ask ChatGPT to translate the story that it just created into Spanish. And this is amazing.
Había una vez, en un pequeño y abarrotado apartamento en el corazón de la ciudad de Nueva York, un programador de computadoras llamado Alex.
And the story goes on and on and on. And if you don't think that's enough, check this out. Write a function in Python to read JSON from a file. And ChatGPT creates the function. It even adds error handling. Now you can copy the code and add into your application, and it will work. Of course, always double check the code. I'm not saying ChatGPT is perfect, but this is another level of how you are used to working in the past. And you can even ask it to do some funny things. Check this new chat. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to act as a Linux terminal, where I input commands and the response from ChatGPT will be the terminal output with no explanations. So I do an ls, that's there for those that use Windows, and it shows me a list of folders that it may return for a computer that's running in Linux. These are not real folders. It's just acting as the Linux terminal. I then ask for my current directory, and it tells me a very reasonable response /home/ my username. And this is a funny one. rm-rf star. This basically deletes everything. And the response is hilarious. This command cannot be executed as it's too dangerous. Oh well, as you can see, there's a lot of things that ChatGPT can do. In fact, there's a lot of things that a large language model can do. So, how is this done? And the answer you will find in the next module, Understanding Generative Pre-trained Transformer Models.